Selling for Profit News, sponsored by Free Serve Anytime. All the internet access you want, day and night. Only $12.99 at your local Dixons.
Good morning, welcome to DSG Selling for Profit News. It's Friday the 17th of August and I'm Jenny McCallman. Our top story today, the limited edition ITV Digital Sports Box will be available throughout our stores shortly. This digital TV and sport all-in-one box is the only place you can be sure to see all the top football action, with coverage of every match in the UEFA Champions League. Say goodbye to your love life with exclusive coverage of more than 130 live games, bringing you more football than ever. However, if you value your partner's opinion, you might want to get them to help you choose your 6 primary channels, with options such as Sky One, MTV, E4 and UK Gold. Okay, moving on to our next story, the Toshiba laptop. Fears are rising this morning over the disappearance of some margin following the tragic departure of the fantastic Toshiba laptop deal. However, officials urged people not to panic. An unnamed source said, "New compacts, Advents and Sonys are being dispatched to deal with this situation, and we would ask people to stay calm. We'll bring you further news on that as it comes in." Student Solutions. Dietitians were today praising Dixons for the improved eating habits of impoverished students. One of the leading campaigners of the organisation Better Food for Students said, "Thanks to the amazing student solutions deals offered at Dixons just now, our studies are showing that an increasing number of students now have the money to move away from beans on toast and progress to pot noodles." So good news there then.
Hello! No! Catch up right now in the studio!
And now over to Aki for the sports report.
Oh, sorry, thanks very much, Jenny. Sorry about that. The main sports news today is the first ever AD11 AD10 Charity Shield took place today, which saw Princess Street crushed by an outstanding performance from St James with a thrashing result of 10-0. Princess Street were left dazed and confused earlier on. We can now go live and exclusive to Rab Thompson's camp. Rab?
Yes.
How you doing? How did you think the game went today?
No, so great.
No? St James played quite well then, yeah?
Well, I think we could have maybe done a little bit better.
In what way?
Maybe sold a few more essentials.
Okay then, Rab. I'll speak to you soon. Anyway,
Thank you.
Meanwhile, St James are quietly confident of a repeat performance of today's result, and you can catch the highlights from that game on ITV Digital tonight at 10 o'clock. And today the KPI Premiership results were Paisley 0, Falkirk 2, Ayr 2, Parkhead 1, Aberdeen 0, Motherwell 0, Cameron 6, Cumbernauld 0, Livingston 0, Glenrothes 0, Dunfermline 2, Dundee 1, Inverness 3, Stirling 2, Perth 0, Beguile 5, Kirkcaldy 1, Sauchiehall Street 0, Edinburgh Fort 8 and Berwick 0, and that's the final result. And we've just got news in just now that Kev Scott has just been axed he's been axed from the Edinburgh Fort for extensive smoking and charging it to the club's finances, putting them into financial difficulty. And there's rumours of Chris McNeil getting appointed there. We'll bring you up to date with any more news. Thank you. And now back to Jenny for any more news updates.
ITV Digital, all you need for more TV.
Cheeky monkey.
Thanks, Aki. And finally, in the St James Centre area, there have been unconfirmed reports that the Mac is back. A bearded stranger has been seen hobbling in the vicinity. Officials warned passers-by to be on the alert, as this does seem to be the return of the Mac. And speaking of Macs, will it rain today? Let's go up and find out from our weatherman Shan on the shop floor.
HFC bag. The bag that likes to say
No! Thanks, Jenny. Well, as you can see behind me, the store's quiet at the moment, but that will progress through the day as the store opens and the sales will come rolling in. Now let's take a closer look at the map. The picture this morning is dominated by a depression over Glasgow, but this should clear by lunchtime as a front bearing loads of shoppers moves eastward across the country. Sporadic showers of digital imaging sales will be widespread across Scotland, with cameras in the north and camcorders in the central belt. This will also see some accompanying sales of starter packs pushing margin. The opportunity of HFC Bank passing some clients should increase the general margin, and the cover plan temperature of 9 in the north and 10 further south should also see the cover plan being unseasonally high. Outbursts of mobile phone connections across the country over the weekend will also see a rise in margin, and in the far north, sales of digital TV will increase as the dark winter nights close in. So in summary, it's a bright outlook for selling for profit over the next few days, with more of the same next week. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Shan. It's always helpful to know that umbrellas are no good in a hurricane. Well, that's all we have time for this morning. Join us again at 12 for our lunchtime bulletin, where we'll have more news on all those top stories.
That's a good start. I was sit.
Take 2.
Right, so it's right.
You're making me laugh.
Livingston 0. Oh, nice. This is. How many minutes is it?
That was a good leader.
That's what he does. And he just.
Right.
Oh no. Should also see the cover plan being unseasonally high. Outbursts of mobile phone connections over the weekend across the company. What? Oh no! It's alright, nobody noticed, nobody noticed!
Freezers are wet. He's like this.
You did that deliberately, didn't you?
Jenny just walked into the chair.
We can now go live and exclusive over to Rab Thompson's camp. And the other Premiership, Keith.